Hi, good to see you again. So we're learning the G major scale. This is what it will sound like. Cool. So there's actually some really cool things that we can learn here. And it's going to kind of bring some of your existing knowledge together. So this is the scale that we're going to learn, G major scale. Okay, so it's just a pattern, just like all the other riffs that you've been doing. But obviously, the major scale is quite a significant one to learn. So this is how you do it. Put your middle finger on fret 3 on the E string, so you get a G note. So that's our root note. We're going to do G major scale. So G is our most important note, the root. Our next note is our little finger on fret 5. So it's important to note here that we're in a position. Our first finger is in charge of fret 2. Our middle finger is doing fret 3 and 4 and 5, etc. Yeah. So these fingers, they each have a fret, each to look after. So let's try again. So root is there, fret 3 on the E string. Then your little finger, fret 5. Then you're going to go to the next string, fret 2 on the A, and then fret 3, and then fret 5. Okay, so far you have this. Okay, now this line that you've just done, 2, 3, and 5, it's almost exactly the same on the next string, but the middle note is in a different place. So instead of doing a fret 3 for the middle note, you're going to do a fret 4. So you have 2, then 4 and 5. Okay, so you have root, which is number 3 on the E string, then a 5. Next string you have 2, 3, 5. The next string is almost the same, but the middle note's different. 2, 4, 5. So this one is 2, 3, 5. This one is 2, 4, 5. Now when you get there, you'll know that now that's an octave of this. So this is a G, and this is a G. So you've played one octave of the G major scale. Okay, now if we just go back one note to here, this is an F sharp. What I'm going to show you is the note, the low note of this one. So go to the octave below that, 2 back and 2 up. Here, that's an F sharp. We want to stick that one in as well, at least in our heads anyway. So this is the root, and this is one note just before the root, and then back home to the root. You don't really want to end on this note, it's not going to sound very good, but ending on the G, on the root, is lovely. Now each note has a number as well, has a letter. So we have G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp and G, but each note also has a number. So this is number 1, this is 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. 8 means octave, so 8 is the octave. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're probably hopefully making some connections here. We've done the octave, so we know that, root and the octave. We've also done the fifth, which is in relation to the root, one string down, 2 across, and that's fifth, and that's actually note 5 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, root and 5, and we've recently learnt the third, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so hopefully it's kind of coming together in your head. Root, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is a 6. We've recently played a 6 as well. 7, 8. So in the backing tracks, you run the scale up and down slowly, and then you do it double time. So you do it nice and slow, that, and then once you've come down, you go through the sequence double speed. Okay, so have a listen to the backing track and then maybe rewind it and have a bash at it. Let's have a crack at playing it together. Rock and roll, so that's the G major scale. Now the interesting thing to note about this is once you've got the pattern sorted in your head, you can actually play it anywhere and play any major scale. For example, this is a G note, so if I play the pattern off this note, G major scale. If I go up 2 frets to the A and play the scale, I get the A major scale. If I go up 2 more to B, I get the B major scale. I could also play the E, for example, off of this note, fret 7 on the A string, E major scale. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I'll see you in the next lesson.